Yo, man, what is going on, man? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Fat Cat, and of course, next to me is
Scotty!
hey, man, and you guys are watching Off Script. We bring you guys all kind of different dope topics of the day, mainly centered around sports, but it can literally be about anything. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into this video, man, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that all button next to that notification bell because we want to catch all of these dope videos that we got dropping for y'all consistently on a daily basis, including all these live streams that we got, talking about, whatever's hot off the press and things like that. So you want to be a part of that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and the all button right next to that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Other than that, I think that's it for all the announcements, man. We don't really want to, do too much preliminaries, man, because we really need to get into this subject.
Facts, because it's hot.
It's really hot, man. So, Scotty, man, what are we talking about today?
Does King James, LeBron James, from Akron, Ohio, deserve GOAT status? And now I need you to go first because I got my stuff cooking. It's simmering. I need you to go. Need you to go first.
I would say this now. All right, so the GOAT, the GOAT argument is always going to be an argument, right?
True, that's true.
It just depends on the era that you're in. What you watch the most. And it's a personal preference, really. Now, I would say this: LeBron definitely, at the end of the day, deserves all the respect in the world. And I say that because of this, man. Look, at the end of the day, you could love him and hate him, whatever the case, but you cannot deny what this man has done in his career.
Facts.
Like, there's guys, like, he's brought more, and you can say what you want, man, but he's done this way more than Jordan. He's brought guys on multiple teams that would never have seen a championship. They have rings. I mean, it is what it is. Exactly. Now, granted, maybe you could say because, well, Jordan didn't really switch up on teams like that. He didn't this and that and the third. Okay, I got you. Again, it's another argument. But this guy literally is traveling around like Dwight Howard is a champion. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
You feel me? Like,
I
Dwight Howard.
I get you.
And we all know that Dwight was a beast back in the day, and this and that and the third. But you know what I'm saying? And he came back into his own kind of with the Lakers. But at the end of the day, like, after those first couple years in Orlando, like, bro, nobody will ever say that Dwight was gonna be a champion.
Facts.
Like,
that
it was not anywhere in the radar. You know what I'm saying? And you could just go down the list, man. Like I said, you could just literally go down the list from Cleveland to, I mean, Miami was kind of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was some other superstars in there, so they all deserve that. But between Cleveland and especially now in the Lakers, like, there's a lot of guys on those teams, man, that would never even smell the championship if they wasn't on a LeBron-led team. Period.
Carrier.
And while you're coughing and sneezing and everything else, AD, as great as AD is, we all know that AD probably would not be smelling the championship if it was not for him being on a LeBron-led team. He's a great basketball player, but he just doesn't have that night in and night out, pedigree that a champion would need. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but like I said, but moving on, you cannot deny what this man has done on and off the court. Like, he's probably one of, and again, going back to Jordan, because they're going to compare between him and Jordan, right? And even you can even compare it to, like, Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. But if you compare any of those, like, basically the big three of, you know what I'm saying, GOATs, right? He probably is the most outspoken. Like, I'm talking about off the court, outspoken. Yeah. I don't care about my status. I'm going to stand for what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. And I'm gonna make it known, like, this is my voice, and I'm gonna use what I got. because I have a platform, and you know, and I'm a celebrity, I'm a popular individual, and I'm going to not sugarcoat, not be like, oh, I'm trying to protect my little bag, this and that. No,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to say what he got to say, and he's gonna stand on his own too, and he's gonna make sure everybody knows how he feels about certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was one of the things that people, and if you watch the documentary with about Jordan and everything else, or about the Bulls, I should say, but basically about Jordan, um, that was one of the things that a lot of people used to kind of be like, yo, Jordan kind of just stayed quiet. Like anything, things was going on, you
Yeah.
didn't hear a peep from Jordan. Jordan was just like, I gotta make sure my money right with Nike. I don't want to lose no sponsorships. I don't want to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that that's what he came out and said, but we all know that's what it
We
is.
all
You know what
know
I'm
what
saying?
it. Yeah, we knew what it was.
Yeah, you knew what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying, bro. I ain't trying to mess up my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably felt a certain type of way for certain things, but he ain't gonna go out there on a limb and put himself out there like that, bro. LeBron could care less, bro. Like he's like, hey, I got this platform, and I'm going to use it. So and then on top of all that, bro, you cannot deny the numbers game. Like you cannot deny the numbers game. Like he's like literally one in what, like in minutes, first in assists, first in this, first, like
Yeah,
you
he's
cannot
top five in
deny
pretty
that.
much everything. He's top five in everything, pretty much.
So so does he deserve the GOAT status? I can't be quick to say yes because it's a big time argument. In my eyes, I would still say Jordan, slightly, only because of what Jordan literally meant to just purely basketball on a global level.
That's
Like
real. That's a good point.
people that people didn't live through that era. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I was young and everything else. Obviously, coming up as a young kid and through my teens. Um, but like, bro, that I want to be like Mike was serious. Like serious. Like I mean, he had kids all around the globe. I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, what he meant to actual basketball, as far as bringing it to, you know what I'm saying, to the globe, I would say I would give him the GOAT status for that, only for that reason, because like, you know, you wouldn't have without Jordan, you potentially wouldn't have a
Kobe Bryant or LeBron, all
well,
those.
not them, but even why am I forgetting
Dream
his name?
Team.
Your guy in Dallas.
Oh,
Um,
Dirk.
no, not well, even Dirk
Oh,
won.
Luca. Talking about
And
Luca.
Luca. Yeah,
Yeah.
Luca, Dirk, Luca. You probably wouldn't have a Ginobili.
Ginobili.
You probably wouldn't have like all these guys at international. You
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have these guys if it wasn't for Jordan, because Jordan literally made the game popular in every single corner of the world. Everybody wanted to play basketball in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? And then coming up,
Mm-hmm.
or you know, late '80s, '90s, or whatever. So Jordan did that. You know what I'm saying? And whether if it was him or NBA was great marketing, whatever it was, but he was the
Yeah.
face of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So only for that reason, I give him the slight edge. But period, you gotta give this man LeBron. Like you cannot hate on what this man has done in his career. I think you said it best the other day, and you're probably gonna say it again right today.
Yeah.
But he's had the best career, hands down, in the NBA. Period.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Um, I really wish we would have did this live because I feel like you made a lot of good points that a lot of people would have commented on because I didn't even think about the aspect of what Mike did to the game, you know, of elevating the notoriety, the views of the game, and then walking into the dream team and the dream team being so big, you know, for them
Mm-hmm.
being professionals, and then you got Michael Jordan on it, you got all these superstars, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good aspect. For me, it all depends on what you base off of your GOAT status, right?
Right.
So some people put status in rings, some people put status in, points, or, me personally, I take it as if I'm starting a team, who would I want to build my team around? And for me, that would be LeBron James. So for me, he deserves the GOAT status because he makes everybody better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Jordan does is he hides a lot of people's weaknesses because he's so good, right? So
Good one.
if you can't do something, Jordan got you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't score, I'm gonna score for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't rebound, I'm gonna get down there and rebound. Doesn't mean he's the best at it, but he'll do it. LeBron makes everybody better because him being the star that he is, he's going to hold you to a standard, but at the same time, he's going to elevate you by sharing that light, sharing that status, sharing that the burden of being a great team. You know what I'm saying? So as bad as Danny Green probably felt that day, LeBron probably came up to him, you did the right thing. Shoot it every time I give it to you. You see what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that, as when you have a superstar who's like that, that makes you feel like, man, you know, like we can do anything together, like as a full-fledged team. So for me, LeBron's impact on his team, on his teammates, and every aspect of the game, he can guard 1 through 5. And the dedication he puts into the game, I make him the GOAT. The notch I always have on LeBron, and you know what I'm about to say, is that for 17 years, you could not get a consistent jump shot. That is like going to work for 17 years and never know how to send an email, or you only send, or you don't know how to put yours sincerely or truly yours, or you don't know how to attention something. Like, bro, come on. Like, you've been doing this job for 17 years and you don't know how to BCC? You don't know how to CC somebody on the email? That's my issue with LeBron, because I'm like, you didn't take, to me, this is me, you didn't take the game serious enough to think that it was important enough that you need to get a jump shot. And as bad as that might sound, to me, it bothers me to the 10th degree, because I'm like, you could do so much. It's like Shaq not shooting free throws. You know how more impactful you would have been to the game if you shot free throws, if you was an 80% free throw shooter, if you were a 50 to 55% field goal jump shooter and not just in the paint, layup. Yeah, it comes easy, but gosh darn, what you could have done. You know what I'm saying? So that's the issue for me. So I give LeBron the GOAT status because, like I said, of what he does for his team, what he does, you know, as an elevator. Like people like Tom Brady, you know, who you like, who do you have at receiver? You know what I'm saying? Who will he take? You know what I'm saying? Like that was LeBron in Cleveland. Like when he went to his first championship against the Spurs, against 3 Hall of Famers, mind you, and he got swept. You could name his starting 5. And he went through the Detroit Pistons that just beat the Lakers. He went through the Nets with Jason Kidd and Vince Carter. And I think he went through Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. And then you meet up with the Spurs, and you got Booby Gibson, Anderson Varejao, Larry Hughes, like Mo Williams. Like, come on, bro. Not one All-Star. Huh?
Delonte,
who's knocking your mama down. You know what I'm saying? Just. Wait, I think he has Zagauskas or something. I don't know, man. It just was everybody. It was just a whole bunch of ho-hum people, and he took them to the finals. But then you got people like Kobe and Michael. They're like, oh, everybody needs help. My man just went to the finals with nobody's.
And not only that, but then I think that season they had the best record in the NBA as well. So come on.
You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, and if we're being 100% real, Mike never went to a finals without Scottie. But nobody ever wants to. Everybody be like, Michael this, Michael that. He didn't get to a finals until he got Scottie. A top 50 all-time NBA player.
Those are facts.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, don't tell me. Where was Kobe Bryant when he had Smush Parker and Kwame Brown? Where was he when he had them? I ain't seen him go to no finals then. He get Paul Gasol. He get Andrew Bynum. You know what I'm saying? Then he back in the finals. But nobody need help. Come on. Like, let's not play this game. Let's not play this game. Because if you want to play it, we can play it. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's
yeah, that's the other person he had on his team. Ilgauskas.
Come on, man. Like, you really? That's what we doing? I think he might have had Carlos Boozer. Maybe he had a Carlos Boozer. You know what I'm saying? So just it's sickening. I don't want to say sickening. That's not right. It really bothers me when people be like, they throw salt. But to me, anybody who's been to the finals 9 consecutive times is, come on, man. That deserves respect. Everybody respects Buffalo. They went back to back 3 times, but lost 3 times.
4 times actually.
Went to the Super Bowl 4 times and lost 4 times. And people be like, Buffalo, that was the best Buffalo Bills team ever. And you lost 4 times. What? Really? So I don't know, man. It's just it's funny.
I get it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I get it, and like I said, everything you said is 100% factual. And like I said, I think the GOAT status is just gonna come down to literally what your preference is, what your argument is, and like you said, and what perspective you're seeing as far as what that GOAT is going to entail, like what entails that status. But like I said, I mean, we could keep beating the same horse. Like the man took. There's plenty of people on either of these teams, other than Miami, but on Cleveland and right now even on the Lakers, these guys have rings that they would have never smelled it if it was not for him being, him leading those teams.
Man, we should take this live.
God, dog. J.R. Smith got another ring, and he ain't played
another one.
And he ain't play a lick. Or he might have played literally a lick. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs.
Get him out.
Get him out. He out of there. Get him out. You know what I'm saying?
Deion Waiters got a ring. Jared Dudley getting the ring. I mean, like, come on, man. Like Quinn Cook. Oh, he got one with the Warriors. But Giannis's little brother, he got a ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Before Giannis. Like the Antetokounmpo family when they go sit down at Thanksgiving this year.
Anybody got one of these? Anybody? Anybody got one of these? Big brother, you got one of these? Can't get out that second round, huh?
But you should have seen what we had in the bubble in the finals, man. They had some good food.
Oh man. Oh man.
But exactly, man. Like at the end of the day, man, like I said, these guys would never even smelled it. And granted, there's some people on the Bulls and all that stuff throughout the years that we, the no names that were on the bench, they wouldn't have got a ring either. We get it. But like I said, man, but LeBron, like I said, man, he willed these guys and brought him along with him. And like I said, like you hit it perfectly, man. Like Mike would pick up the slack to, for certain players, not necessarily make them better, but he'll definitely pick up the slack. And like you said, so I was laughing on the inside when you said this. So like when Danny Green missed that shot, LeBron, I think LeBron is that type, man, to be like, in the locker room, he's like, hey man, don't worry about it. You were wide open. It was the right play. I gave it to you. You need to shoot that every single time. If that would have been Michael Jordan, when they went back into the locker room, you motherfucker, I didn't make a wide open shot. I gave you a wide open shot. Hey, Michael Jordan went to Danny Green. Michael Jordan could have played with Danny Green.
No.
Michael Jordan be like, hey, Danny, hey, Danny. Hey, Danny. Hey, that's the last time you seen the ball. You ain't getting the ball now.
Hey, you know how I know this is true? Because in the Last Dance, he was berating. I think he was berating one of his teammates for like missing a free throw or something like that. And he's like, "Man, we got people who can't shoot free throws. Man, I hope they can shoot free throws." Yeah, like he's just that kind of. He's just that. He will test your manhood. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying. So he is. You either gonna thrive or you're gonna shrink. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that to me, that's his leadership style. So I'm not gonna, like that's a bad way and that thing like that. But some players don't. That doesn't fit some players. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah, that's funny that you say that because he every time in practice he's like, "Oh, don't shoot that, you might miss it." You know what I'm saying? Like he just Mm.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, like I said, and then I mean, just keep going back to it, man. Like I said, LeBron. I mean, where is Delim Dadova now? Whatever his name is. Where is that guy?
Where is he? He got paid because of LeBron. Because I think the Minnesota gave him like a big contract, like paid him big bucks to come over there, and he was there for like 2 years, and then went back to Cleveland once LeBron came back.
There I go, man. But yeah, hey, that's all I got though, man. But that's what I'm saying is, the GOAT status is going to be literally going to go down in eternal history. It's going to be forever an argument. But when one thing you cannot do is deny this man the respect of what he's done for the league, in the league, and even off the court, and through it all, picture perfect role model as far as family.
Oh
You know what
man,
I'm saying?
I mean
Family,
nothing, no off the court issues. Like that's
no off the
crazy.
court issues, high school sweetheart, married. And granted, they may have problems, and maybe he did,
Do
do some things.
whatever. Yeah,
But at the
never
end of the
heard of
day,
it.
the fact that it doesn't come out and they're not messy, it's not messy in the media, it's not this, that, and the third. I mean, come on, man. Like I said, just all the way around, you cannot deny what this man has done for the game, to the game, and he's gonna leave some big shoes for somebody else to fill when he's gone, man. You know what I'm saying?
Huge,
So
huge.
yeah, that's
Because
all
I
I got to say
mean,
about that.
if man, I didn't even think about that. I mean, like he is the quintessential story. Like you couldn't write a movie better than LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. Single mom, 16 had him, ends up being freaking 6'9", goes to the league, marries his high school sweetheart, no off the court issues, in the home with his kids, perfect father, socialist activist outside. It's like
Like, come on, man. Like, what else can this guy do?
it's one of those movies where you see all this good stuff and you be like, he a serial killer, ain't he? You know what I'm saying? Like on the low, you be like,
There's some kind of twist at the end. We're just gonna wait for it.
we just wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a twin or something, like just something
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But that's with LeBron, because you're like, man, it just can't be that. Then he puts all his homeboys on. His homeboys are all millionaires, and they run his empire. But you got Rich Paul doing his own agency. Then you got Maverick Carter running his day to day, and then you got it's just like, he's like, yo, he is the standard for like black business. Like you like, yo, like be LeBron in basketball, be LeBron in business, be LeBron as a dad, be LeBron as a socialist. It's like, come on, man, like dang. So
And
it's
through
crazy.
it all, he gets massive hate, and he just stands there and be like, "No, we
Takes it.
good. Yeah, we good. This and that, and the third. I'm good. Da da da. I don't care what they say. This and that. This is what we're doing, though. And this and that, and the third. Da, da, da. Like I said. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's just like I said, everything about the man, everything he encompasses. Like I said, on and off the court, you gotta respect it, man. You gotta respect it. There's
My
nothing else you can do.
last point is this, and I'm gonna throw it back to you because you can really answer because you grew up in the '90s. I kind of skimmed it, but put put Michael Jordan in the social media era. What happens?
Well, one I would say this, but Michael, like literally take Michael Jordan and put him in the social media era.
Yeah.
I I think that'd be kind of scary because Michael was as big as he was, and there was no social media.
Mm.
So so to put him in the social media era where literally everybody has complete access to everything, um, it'll be kind of weird. That'll be interesting to see how huge the sensation of Michael Jordan was. But I will say this as well: the whole thing about the social media era is that what I just said, access. And I don't
Mm.
think Michael Jordan is that type of person. Michael Jordan is very reserved, very show. Not with people that you know, not with the people that he knows, obviously.
Yeah.
But as far as
But just the media. Yeah.
media wise, he doesn't let a lot of things out there. You know what I'm saying? Even till now, like he doesn't let a lot of things out there. Because like I said, you rarely hear anything about Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Other
Mm.
than when the next shoe is coming out. But as far as like Michael Jordan the person, you rarely hear anything about what's going on, what he's doing, what he's working on, whatever the case, right? So, but put him in the social media era. I think that a lot of kids maybe they may not relate to him as much because he won't be out there. He won't put himself out there like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like LeBron, you could go on his Instagram, you could see like videos of him and his family. You can see, you know what I'm saying, them having like little family like games and this and that and third. And in the social media, that's what people like to see that. They want to
Yeah.
see the happy family. So LeBron, you know what I'm saying, obviously they might not show you everything, but they show you that. They show him out, you know, he's outside playing with Bronny and these guys or whatever, you know,
Mm.
his kids shooting basketball, doing whatever, going to the games. That's on social media. Like all these things are on social media, and I don't know if Jordan would necessarily like that. So I don't know if a lot of kids, I should say, could really relate to Michael Jordan at that point. Because right now, all the kids they just know Michael Jordan, the big enigma, Michael Jordan and his shoes. So they could keep that rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But as far as the person himself, when he's actually, if he was actively playing, like I said, he wouldn't be out there, man. Like I said, Jordan barely did. He did interviews, but barely. Like he just did like the interviews
The
after the
NBA
game.
require, yeah, the NBA
Yeah, like
requires.
exactly, and that was it. Like he wasn't out there like doing like other shows and being a guest on this show or a guest on that show. He wasn't doing that.
Mm.
So I don't
That's
know, man.
fair.
I guess to answer your question, I like I said, I don't, I think LeBron will handle that a little bit better, or handled it a little bit better than I think Jordan would have, even if he was active today.
Okay, that's real. Uh, well, this video went longer than expected, but when you talk about the GOAT, man, you got to give all perspectives, man. And we're probably going to go live about this topic in the next couple of days as well, just to
Yeah,
kind
we
of
can.
touch base with you guys out there in YouTube land and Facebook land. So make sure you subscribed and you see that coming up as well. You got anything other Fat?
No, I am good, man. That's all I got, man. Hey, I still don't like. I still not fond of the bronzexuals though.
We're everywhere. Just know that. Just know that we're everywhere. Under
Oh,
rocks, under rocks, in a squeeze in between cracks. We're everywhere. Right?
hey, by the way, another good topic we might bring up another day is Rondo. I don't know if he did already, but he's definitely expected to opt out of his contract. So,
Ooh.
yep, I just seen that too.
I think he's going for the payday, not another ring. If I'm being honest.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
we'll leave that for another video.
Got you. So like I said, that's my man Fat.
Yes, sir.
I'm your boy Scotty, and we appreciate y'all for rocking with us on this video. We'll catch you on the next one.
We
Holla.
out of here, man. Salute.
Shout